Quant Price Prediction looks really promising for 2021 because we saw an outstanding move from 20th of July until 2nd of August. The price reached $187, which was quite surprising for many. For others that support the coin, it was expected, but if we look at the Fibonacci targets that we have on top, you will see that it is quite realistic for the price to reach nearly $400 in the long term, or maybe by the end of 2021. Now if I switch to CoinGecko, you will see that the all-time high is right on the 2nd of August, all-time low 0.21, but this was about 3 years ago, so that's far away back in time. You can trade Quant on crypto.com, Binance, Coinbase. I will drop some links in the description below if you want to get some discounts from these exchanges or bonuses. And what you need to know about Quant is that the team wants to fulfill the original vision of the internet by creating an open, trusted network for people, machines, and data to operate securely and safely. So Quant is a huge project based in London, and yep, such a move in the price shows that there is a reason why the team is considered to be serious one. And as well, you can check out their Reddit and Twitter community, which are getting stronger and bigger. And as you know, the community is always important for the cryptocurrencies and the coins and the team who stands behind, right? Now personally, I don't like to use CoinGecko for technical analysis because whatever you do over the chart, if you refresh it after that, it just disappears and you will have to start all over again. That's why I prefer to use TradingView.com, but I'm using paid version so I can do technical analysis on many assets and they stay with the time, and that's important for me. But if you just want to do analysis on one asset, you can use the free version of TradingView. It's still fine. Now going back to the Quant Price Prediction, I said 400 is realistic, and indeed it is. Okay, when we have record highs, we have nothing rather than the Fibonacci, and I will explain how nicely it works. So the Quant move started from 23rd of May when the price dropped down to the $23, okay? And after that, consistently it rise up to the $70. And if I take another Fibonacci, you will see that this second target for this initial move right here worked really nice. Okay, so the Fibonacci indicator gives us not only retracement levels, we have this zone over here between the 38.2 and the 61.8 where we can expect the price to drop and buy on the retracement, buy the dip, and then look for the targets. On the top we have targets which sit at 161.8 and 261.8. I personally prefer to use the second target in most cases, and you can see that the second target at that moment from this very first move was showing $175 and it worked really perfectly. Okay, the price reached 187 before the next retracement. So now I have the new Fibonacci from the top to the bottom of this last move, and I have the zone where I'll be happy buying Quant. Okay, honestly, I have missed to buy it. I've been following the project, but I was just investing in other coins. Of course, after such a move, my desire to this crypto increased and I want to have it in my portfolio, but I was waiting for the retracement, and because such a retracement is on the way, I decided to record this Quant Price Prediction video because I want to share with you as well where I'm planning to buy it. Okay, and if you want to know when I'm purchasing or when I'm selling an asset, you can check out my Patreon page. This is where I send buy and sell signals, and at the same time you will have access to my crypto portfolio spreadsheet, which you can use for your own portfolio. and it's really useful because all I do is to update the market price, and it gives me how much I have gained or how much I've been losing, what's the growth, and at the end I know how much I have invested and what is my total growth at the current moment. Alright, so Quant is not in my portfolio at the moment and I really wish to buy it. So one thing I'm waiting for is the price to drop down to the zone which is locked between the $106 and the $136. Alright, and you may wonder which one of the three is the best option. Well, every time is different, okay? Honestly, I can't say the first level or the second, the third is better because we never know how far the price will drop. It may not even drop down to this level but continue higher. This is very likely after such a huge move. But personally, how I deal with it, if it drops, I'm buying it. If it doesn't drop, then I'm not buying it, okay? There will be more opportunities. I'll be waiting for the next bigger retracement. But if the price drops, I want to give you an exact answer. I would divide the entries into three. So I would buy one time here if the price drops down to the 136, and then if it increases higher, I'll be making profits. If the price drops even lower, I would buy second time right over here at 121, and then if the price continues higher, I will have an average price somewhere in the middle, right? And of course, if the price drops even lower down to the $106, and right here we have the strong support at the $100. First, because it's the most roundish number we can have right here, and keep in mind that levels which are roundish like the 100, the 200, 500,000, 10,000 are always important for the market, and you can see that the $100 were already important for the market, right? Right over here, that $100 stopped the price, and then a second time over here, but then the price just continued higher. Okay, so if the price drops down to the 100 and retests, I will buy my third entry. And usually how I divide those, if I'm investing $1,000, the first time I'll be buying just for 333, then the second time for 333, and then the last one. So I will buy equal pieces on each level, and of course it is likely that the price will drop further below. If you have more funds to invest, it's not a bad idea to average your price even more, but I don't really think that the price will retest this original trend line that we have on the bottom. It could be, but maybe in the longer term when this line reaches the $100. So if the price goes in a range for some time or forms a new downtrend, it might retest the $100. And if it happens that the price just goes in a range for a longer time and then retests the $100 together with the trend line, then we will have a super strong support, which I'll be happy to buy again. Okay, so it is really hard to buy when you miss the move, right? At this moment, I'm sure many people wanted to buy and many bought, okay? If the price reached 186, this means that there were actually people buying at 186, but they caught just the top, which is horrible. This is the worst thing that can happen. And usually when I miss the move, for example, in this case, I missed the 100 break. If I saw the 100 break, I would definitely buy it in there because I knew that when this resistance gets broken, there are a lot of buy orders. However, I didn't place the alert, which I always do for such important levels, but I was just investing in others at the moment. So buying right after an important resistance is not a bad idea, but buying when you are on record highs gets riskier and riskier, okay? It could be the best thing you can do if the price continues higher and higher, but the higher it goes, the riskier it becomes because you're just getting closer to the point where the whales will be happy taking profits. And keep in mind the following: the whales always take the profit at some point. Okay, and one more tip that I will give you on the lower time frame, something I like to do when I'm looking for the buying opportunities as well, is to draw a counter trend line. So in this case we will have this counter trend line and we'll have a more aggressive counter trend line down over here. Okay, so ideally if the price does something like that, I'll be happy buying it. So if it drops down to the Fibonacci retracement and then breaks the counter trend line, would be a great entry. But again, I say, if there is such a negative move, we expect the price to drop even further, so I'll be happy buying it at the 121 or the 106. And last thing to mention in this Quant Price Prediction for 2021 is that we have one more important support level together with the $100, is this one over here, the 145, or if I have to be precise, yep, 145, exactly. 145 was a strong resistance back in July, and then you can see that at the beginning of August it stopped the price a few times. So it was a resistance, it was a support, and this makes it an important level. So there is a huge chance as well that the price will not even reach the Fibonacci level and will just bounce out of the 145 and continue higher. However, as I said, I prefer to divide my investments into pieces. So if the price drops lower, I'll be buying the dips and I will be buying the dips. And this is what I did with many assets along the way when the Bitcoin was dropping. And you can see that now when it recovered back above $40,000, I'm on a decent profit with my portfolio. So this system works really nice with me, and I will continue sharing it in my videos. So if you don't want to miss any future videos from me, make sure to subscribe to our channel. I'll be super happy if you support the video with a huge like. And I thank you guys for watching and staying with me until the end, and I will see you in another video.